good to see all of you with us today. It is such a joy to have events like this on our campus where we can recognize those who have been outstanding students, outstanding leaders while they have been students on our campus. But not only that, they're individuals who have moved on, and they've done well in their chosen field, and they have certainly made this college proud of them. It made us proud to call them one of our own. We have so many outstanding graduates each year, each semester now. We have 2 graduations. And to be chosen as an alumnus of the year, or a distinguished alumni, or in the Sports Hall of Fame is a very good, outstanding honor.
As y'all know, I think it's been well documented. My father was a big Golden Eagle, might be the biggest. And but I remind my kids all the time he was a Bear first. Summit's our home. We've been blessed to live here and be in business here. He loves the community. He loves his college.
He said it should be obvious to you by now, at my age, that I have very little and have hopes of having very little. But he said, I would rather you and my boys, speaking of my daddy, Willie, Lucius, and J.D. Howard, I'd rather you and my boys have a good name than riches. So today, I want to thank Paul Howard, because I think he planted the seed for distinction, if there is it. And then I would like to thank this college, this community college, for the foundation, what it's done for me personally, what it does for this community. The economic benefit is huge. The instruction's as good as you'll find anywhere. It's a great educational bargain. It's a special place in my heart.
As he was allowed to graduate from Macomb High School, Southwest, and finally from Mississippi State with a degree in petroleum engineering. He didn't have a choice about being a good student because his mother was an excellent science teacher at Denman Junior High. When I read his bio in the EJ, I was astonished to see all of his accomplishments. I will not take time to enumerate these due to time constraints.
But who would have thought 29 years ago when I attended here that I'd be back on the day doing what I love to do. Living in this community, raising my wonderful family, and working in the oil field. I just truly love being here. And now working with this administration, hoping to make the difference in the lives of young people. This is where it began for me. 26 years, the oil industry has offered me many wonderful opportunities, of which I'm truly thankful. I've met a lot of wonderful, wonderful people, and numerous ones of those people are now in the companies that they work for, partnering up with us here at Southwest, trying to make a difference.
I must tell you that I continue to be in awe by the large number of the folks who got their start right here at Southwest. They came, they left, they went on to have great careers and were leaders in their field. We're here today to honor another group of outstanding Southwest alumni. Today, I have been given the awesome task of introducing the renowned Sam King as one of Southwest's distinguished alumni.
Southwest, we rode around last year, yesterday, was just unbelievable the progress that's made, and it's fantastic looking at the changes that's been made. But it also brought back memories that, you hadn't thought about it in a long time till you look and see it. Remember Coach Holmes and his 2 little boys that was out in the yard at that time. And the lakes and all, I've been to campuses all over the United States and covered ball games, Notre Dame, Southern Cal, Miami, the works. But what there is here, there's no place prettier. They may be bigger, but not much prettier.
That was the first time I met Elbridge. And from that time on, we played basketball here and went on to He started in the coaching field. I started in the coaching field. We got a degree in math. And then we went on over to William Carey College and played about 2 years of basketball there. Finished up that degree in math. And then we were going to head to Louisiana and get rich, teaching school.
If anyone is to accomplish much on this earth, they have to have someone who stands behind them and supports them. There's never been any doubt in my mind that my wife had devoted the time she spent helping me with my career to a career of her own. She would have surpassed me by a country mile. Thank you. Needless to say, I was not always at home between pursuing a profession and being involved in numerous civic and community affairs. I'm afraid I may have sometimes neglected my family. This was brought home to me real clear one day when I walked into a friend on the streets of Town. He said, I called your house the other day. I told your wife, I'm looking for Elvis Boyd. And she said, well, you started at the worst place in town.
Robbie played at the Mid-School Center in Liberty. And a lot of you in this room know that Jerry Clower probably is the most famous resident of Liberty, but during the time that we were growing up and Robbie was playing high school ball, most people said that Robbie Hayes was the second most popular resident from Liberty, Mississippi. So Robbie was an excellent player, both football, actually football, basketball, and baseball in high school, and was offered a scholarship to attend Southwest Community College, play baseball here for 2 years, and then moved on to Mississippi State University and played there for 2 years. He loves Mississippi State. He had many opportunities to go to other schools after his 2-year career at Southwest, but because of his love for Mississippi State, he chose to attend there and play for Coach Ron Polk.
My son, first thing he saw the picture in Feinberg, and he's like, Dad, why are these people so old? And I said, well, we'll have to ask. Now that we know Mr. Crandall, Mr. King, we'll have to ask him about that. He can ask him. But no, seriously, Rob, it's a big honor. Southwest has been a big part of my life and my family's life. When I was in first grade, I had a cousin, Daryl Moore. He was playing here, so we went to every game. Southwest had wooden bleachers the first game we went to. I've been to every community college in the state of Mississippi except for Northwest, and come home at least twice. Daryl finished. My cousin Steve, he played for 2 years. Then on the other side of my family, Larry Hayes from Baton Rouge, he played for 2 years. Then Glenn would tell you he's the best athlete in the family.
We have got a lot of activities going on with the alumni. We're changing things up. As you'll see in your minutes, we've revised the bylaws, trying to bring them up to date with all the other colleges so that we follow those guidelines. We've been busy getting the distinguished alumni, the alumnus of the year, the Sports Hall of Fame, all those lined up. We have committees for this and committees for that. Your board is working tirelessly, and I mean, they don't quit when they leave the campus after a meeting. They keep going.
I count myself very fortunate to be employed here at the college. And as we drive on campus, noticing people trying to improve their lives, their education, trying to make themselves better, trying to make their lives better for not just themselves, but for their family. And I respect that. I respect those people who come back to school, certainly in later in years, later in life. But I also celebrate with those 18-year-olds and 19-year-olds who are doing what they're supposed to do when they're supposed to do it.